turn the rain off.
It's weird that booze normally does that to me.
Medi, we noticed.
Stop drinking.
Wait, what?
Medi, stop drinking.
Oh.
I'll tell you, before we get going, I got messages from Sorentar on Sunday night going, has fucking Medi fallen asleep?
Why? Well, I didn't fall asleep.
Well, you went AFK a couple of times, I think.
You basically went quiet without saying anything for about 5 minutes at one point. And it was your turn.
Sorry.
And you started slurring your words, so it's like, Medi's drinking.
I may have done the long blink.
Yes. Okay.
Well, that's only because you killed me twice.
What's his advertisement thingy? Obviously on the screen.
What advertisement?
You posted.
Oh, JB2A.
Yeah.
You need to pay me now, Dart, for your seat at the table. Everybody else here has paid me. It's $5 a week.
What?
It's $5 a week. Time is money.
To be honest, Ed, you're dirt cheap if you're a $5.
No, I know.
That-
I
that's-
wouldn't be a
we've
$5.
heard
People on
this.
$25, $30, $40, $50 a session.
That
I know.
doesn't go anywhere, by the way. That website.
No, it doesn't.
It does give a lot of refunds though.
It's not designed to. It's that's just to remind me that that's just a thing that pops up to say
It's loaded.
I've installed JB2A. So if you remember our D&D game back in years gone by, where you had a lot of the flashy colours and stuff like that, this gives us some of that. All right.
Oh.
Are we ready, boys and girls?
Yeah, GTG.
Probably top of the round.
We are in mid-fight, yes. If you remember, you have been taking some time to explore the stolen lands, I want to call it. And you were given a number of quests or things to kind of uncover and look for. Tusk Gutter, for example, a giant boar, some tassel worms, to take a tassel worm head back to Oleg, because he thinks one would look cool above the door and the entrance into Oleg's trading post, amongst that and a couple of other things. And so you had been exploring and had uncovered a place where the tassel worms were, and they had kind of attacked you as you were trying to cross the river. And we are at top of round 2, and Barristan is up.
I need to
Let's
find
try and remember that Barristan has a +1 to AC with Devoted Guardian.
Do I have to stay next to you for that?
Yes.
That is a shame.
Then don't.
Does that involve holding hands?
Yes. And him cowering behind my shield.
Okay.
I just want to test something for 1 second.
The only problem with Devoted Guardian, Barristan, obviously, is flanking.
That's why I said that's a shame.
Yeah, no, I did hesitate about it, but I figured if if we had an effective rogue or somebody who could slip around the back, it might help.
Apparently, we don't have any rogues.
Or a ranger who was any good.
You do not have.
Ranger.
You do not have a ranger, a rogue in the party. No. Give me a sec. Just give me a second.
No worries.
Before we get going. So something that everybody might want to know about. We should have now. You should have access to the macro. Hang on.
Macro.
Yes, yeah, this is right.
PFE to PF2E workbench, and in there should be a thing called.
Where do I find that?
Yeah.
It's the
Hang on.
On the right hand side next to 2 cogs. The one to the left of 2 cogs. It's like a little book.
2 cogs.
Compendium packs.
What am I looking for? I'm looking
You're
for.
looking for PF2E
PFE
workbench and PF2E workbench macros.
Yeah, and you might want to drag that to your macro bar.
If you left click on it, you'll get a box up, and then there's a basic actions macro in there that you can drag onto your bar.
So it's PF2E macros.
Yeah.
And it's just the effects one. Or is it one below? I have no idea.
No, there's PF2E macros, and there's one called PF2E workbench.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
okay.
One.
PF2E workbench macros. If you left click on that, it should open a box, and one of those should be basic action macros.
No.
No idea.
Definitely working on mine.
If you left click on it, a box will appear on your left hand side of your screen.
Hang on, left click on.
So compendium pack is at the very top of the right hand side of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that, you should see something called PF2E workbench.
Yeah.
Yes.
Click on that, you should see something at the bottom called PF2E workbench macros.
Yes.
Click on that, it should open a list on the left hand side of the screen, the top of which is called basic macro items.
We drag that down to the bar.
Can't I just execute the macros?
You can just execute it.
I've dropped the image into chat if that's of any help.
I am struggling to get it to work for me, but that's because it's been a pain.
Working lovely for me.
Okay.
Ooh, still something.
And I'm wondering, I don't know if it is, but I was wondering if Devoted Guardian was in there.
Well, that's an issue.
Look at me now. Look at me now on the screen.
Don't think so.
No idea what.
I look awesome.
So what happens when it comes up is you get a big long list of actions that you can perform. And so, for example, if you wanted to grapple, for example, you can target, as long as you can open it and there's an option to grapple, or there's a grapple with your -5 penalty or your -10 penalty. If you wanted to do a repair, there's a repair option. There's also one for exploration, if you wanted to do certain exploration and things that you might want to do in your downtime. So they are there to just help if you're struggling to find a certain macro. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, Devoted Guardian's not there.
That's okay.
I might raise a thing and see if I can get them, because ultimately Devoted Guardian, if your shield is raised, is probably just an aura that you need to push out to a certain distance.
Well, no, it's not. I have to. I have to allocate it to somebody, an individual next to me.
Gotcha.
I
Okay,
don't-
and that gives him a +1 armor class or a +2.
1. It's +2 if I get a tower shield at some point.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. All
If I
right.
don't
So,
move anymore.
Barristan, shall we fight?
Yeah, more than happy to. Yeah, I need to remain adjacent to our good friend Kendall there, which I think I'm not going to do. I'm going to stride around to there, Zed, if I may.
Oh, okay. You may stride. Yep, nothing happens.
That's good. And then I would like to take a big old swing at this tassel.
Go for it.
That's not... Oh, it's still good enough.
That is a hit.
Very nice.
Go for the head.
Oh. Not the best, but not the worst
Nearly
either.
dead.
As you kind of slice into this thing, it kind of rears backwards, looking at you, kind of swivels almost, and just focuses its laser beam eyes on you.
Laser beam eyes, this is new.
Yeah.
A new creature.
You see, as it sloughs off its skin, it is a robot underneath,
Oh,
Nope.
shit.
Can
I
I
will
roll?
try a further attack,
which is missed.
which I might hero point.
Okay, everybody, make sure you've got 1 hero point, please.
Oh God, yeah. Thank you.
So
Oh,
set
Zed,
yourself
on the
one.
hero points, you wanted to give us a second one after the break each session as well, or not?
Correct. Yes, that'll be my plan. Is you will
which
you will reset your hero points at the break.
Okie dokie.
And I may also award additional hero points for good play, witty comments, Medi not falling asleep, that kind of thing.
If he does fall asleep, we'll get a hero point.
Exactly.
I like that idea.
Or does Zed get a hero point?
Oh,
No,
I don't get hero points. It's not that kind of game. Ember, you're up.
Evil points.
Okay.
There is some systems that I play that do have evil points for DMs.
Oh, right.
I love Mutant Chronicles for that because you build darkness points and I can do all sorts of weird things like evil would go, I shoot, and I go, no you don't because your clip's just fallen out of your gun.
Oh,
No.
Yep.
And Mithras because
And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Comedy.
we do the same thing in Mithras because it's because we can.
Yeah.
All the big bads have points and things.
mm.
Dart, you're up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing stuff.
And yes, I'm standing up, by the way, everybody, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. I will sit down at the break. I'm not.
You do use Zed.
I am going to do me.
why are you standing? Is your back screwed?
No, I just don't stand enough. So I'm standing better.
Wait, oh,
See, I'm doing the opposite because I just don't sit enough.
why don't you do that? We do. Stupid me. Okay, come on, my pet.
That's, I don't think you needed to actually do that, as it's your pet.
I know, I realised that after I rolled it. I pressed it.
Right, you need to be blinking. Lights out in 5 minutes.
Okay, move in there. And then, I'll use the other... Oh, hang on,
Move that.
oh, it's mine? Oh, right, okay, that's the wrong one, never mind. Oh, and I'll use the other move to get around the back.
Mm.
And my second action for myself will be to... what's the range? Oops. Okay. I'll shoot the one I've got. My,
Very quiet, Dot.
Am I?
Yeah, you are a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it feels
Okay.
like you're talking to yourself.
Oh, alright. I'm wondering, am I?
Enunciate the verb.
You mean cogitate the verb?
Cogitate.
Damn it.
Yes.
That's a
Critical
shame.
miss.
Before again. Oh, no ammo.
Oh, have you run out of ammo, Dart?
No, I've got like, for some reason I've got two sets
That's
of
a good point.
arrows.
Roll your damage.
Mm.
Yes. Oh. Was it that one you targeted?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Jets humming
Hang on.
the combat music. Love it.
Okay. My turn's over.
Yak, you're up.
Ooh. I'm going to glare into the eyes of this creature, and then I'm going to subtly, sneakily stab it with my rapier.
Was that guy
Well,
we just clicked?
That's
I
the.
know. I pinged Guy because he's next on deck.
Alright, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so let's go for a strike and see if I do actually hit, which is.
A hit.
yeah.
Roll your damage.
We'll do the old damage. Okay. I'm then going to poke it again.
Oh, okay.
So poke it a second time.
I'm going
Leave
to
my
poke it.
Tatzelworm alone, you bugger.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a
that is
shame.
shame.
And I'm going to just test things out here. I'm going to aim my gun at the other one, the barely injured one, and I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, go for it.
So let's go. So this will be a third attack. So we'll click on that one. And that's a miss. Okie dokie.
Oh, I saw a little sheep going there.
That's a shame. Oh, and then end my turn. There we go.
Oh! That is a hit. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
I feel left out because I can't flank.
Okay. Kendall brings his flail down on this tassel worm and kind of beats it to the pulp. It kind of sinks down into the water and washes up against Barristan's legs.
Oh dear.
That was a lovely effect there, Kendall, what you did.
I didn't even see it. What was it?
It's like shield
Raise shield.
around you.
Oh, that, yeah.
It is going to strike. No, it's going to step to there as its first action, so it doesn't trigger any kind of reactive strike. It is then going. That's why I did it. To bite. Actually, no, it's not. It immediately kind of, as it steps to there, it kind of rears up, and then looking down on Kendall, it seems to just breathe out this greenish vapor.
Well, that's not good.
So can you make a fortitude save, please?
Yay.
Can.
And you succeed.
No,
You are sickened. You are sickened one
Not again.
by this effect. And then, third action is to bite you.
Oh dear.
And it fails. Justin, I'll move to here. He will look at this target, and then he will fireball Medi.
That's about right.
Needle darts. Zed rolls a nat one. Garen.
Mine's really straightforward, so I'm gonna keep my battle anthem going. I'll create something. So drag it onto yourselves, guys.
Oh right, okie dokie.
It dropped off me, but I didn't see it drop off anyone else.
It drops off everybody until and then as he strums his lute, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out his 3 steel balls, and he targets that one, and he's going to do exactly the same needle darts.
Mm.
Go for it.
Oh, and he hit
Oh wow.
It's
the most palpable hit.
That's
Roll
lovely.
damage. Roll well.
Is there an option for critical in here? There isn't, is there?
No, you don't. I double the damage when I apply it because spells we just double damage for spells.
Oh, that's terrible.
16 damage is not to be sniffed at,
as well as the bleed.
Mm.
as well
Oh,
as
it's the awesome
the
bleed, isn't it,
bleed.
as well, yes.
And to get the bleed on it.
You not just
can't
drag it
buy-
off of the needle dart
Yeah.
spell.
That's what I'm trying to do. Hold on.
Then I shall be silent.
Persistent damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just 1 bleed damage. The DC to drop it is 15, I believe.
A normal bleed, yes, unless you raided. Yeah, it's 15.
There you go. Bleed is on it now.
Yep, and with that,
Happy
I
freaking-
shall give it a little bow as I continue to pluck my loot.
Okay, you pluck your twanger.
Yes, my yeah.
Ariston, round 3.
Things seem to be looking up. I was expecting this to be horrible.
Don't say that.
It's still, isn't it?
With a roar and a screech, the big Tatzelworm daddy arrived.
Leave off my
We
kids.
find out we've just murdered his kids.
Yeah. They're only 8 months old.
Barrett drops his trowels, turns around, and says, "Fair cop." I shall flank with Candle.
That's too much information there.
This is these are fairly early
Nice.
days are oh my god, another
Hey.
bloody crit. Roll your damage.
This could be big, Zed.
That's
Sorry.
gonna be.
Holy crap.
That's huge.
You've got all the
All right.
dice.
How do you want to do that?
She said.
Well, we
Take
needed
the
a head,
head.
did we not?
You did need a head, yes.
Stepping and flanking
And
to
this
the
is-
side as it's on
this
Candle,
is
as
how
it's
you get
reared
ahead
up
of
to breathe poison on him. I shall just slice straight through this. It's
Oh, much 38. Oh my god.
Barristan got ahead.
And
Yeah.
the
didn't
head
head.
slides from the body and the body kind of collapses down into the water. And we drop out of combat.
It's more like chop suey. Chop, 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 chop.
Barristan got ahead and there's not a choir boy in sight.
I shall raise my blade and salute to my good friend Coriston.
He nods.
Made this
Gives
possible.
I'm going to vomit.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine, because that's how you need to get rid of sicken.
I can't. How do you do it again? What's it?
Hold on.
You need to
I
take
will-
an action to do it, don't you?
There you go. You need to do that. You need to roll a fortitude save. Take an action to vomit and roll a fortitude save. Still sickened.
Oh, do you have to beat the DC as well when you're doing it?
Yeah. Yeah. However, because it's an action, because we're out of combat, you're not going to get. There's no penalty for failing it. So
Okay.
we will just drop you. We will just drop you out of it after a couple of minutes of just retching and kind of clearing the poison miasma from your head and your face. You kind of look up and give everybody a thumbs up.
Well, it's just while I'm standing in a river.
Yeah.
Sorry, Garen. You shouldn't have moved so close. to me.
Candle, you good?
That's true.
Yeah, I'm just kind of washing myself and Garen off.
I'm pushing the carrots away from me.
A bit of mushroom hanging out of my nose.
Yes.
Oh, before it washes away downstream, we should make sure we pick one of these heads up. Perhaps, should we pick up both? We might be able to get
Might
some.
as well
for it.
get so you'd be able to do a pair, do one.
Anyone know how to preserve this stuff?
Isn't that Coruscant's? No? No. It's going to be nature or survival or
I
something.
would have thought that Ember would.
Yeah.
I would have thought that Ember would. So give me a.
Survival?
Kind of leatherworking lore or craft or something like that, maybe? Or
Yeah,
survival?
Coruscant's got the highest crafting. I'm at +4.
I think I've
Give
got
that-
How do you know they got the highest?
Because you can. Everybody can see.
Where?
I think my crafting's
In the party.
No, we've got someone with +8. Coriston's +8 crafting.
oh well, there you go. Go for it. Because I'm only +5.
You
If
got
that's
Coruscant.
indeed what it is, but
Where do you find that out? Who's
So go to the party sheet, Dart,
the... Okay.
and just look at party skills. First page on the overview, click on party skills, and you can see all the skills. And you can hover over each skill to see who's got the highest.
Oh, very good.
Barristan's horse is very good at crafting.
Yep. Barristan's
My horse.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Okay, Coruscant can spend a few minutes doing the best he can to kind of treat these heads so that the decay will be tolerable.
Oh. So we've got
Probably make a fairly swift return if we're going to take these heads.
I was going to say, yeah.
Well, should we just head straight back now?
I'm trying to think if we've got anything else we need to do around here.
There were a couple of places we needed to look at on the way back when we loop back up again, wasn't there? But that's going to take days.
Only just
isn't
a
it?
couple of hexes.
That
to explore.
hexes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we've got to make sure we don't run into the bandit. Oh, was it a staglord?
Honestly, I reckon as a group you can, because this scenario is built for 4 players, you're 6 players, you could probably take the Stag Lord. It'll be a tough fight, but you could take him. But it's up to you. I'm not going to force you to go there yet. It does recommend that you get to 3rd level in the book before you take him on, but to say that's the assumption that it's
don't want to do
a
it
4
unless we're
players.
all here.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that
fine.
makes sense. Once we got, mind you, I'm not here next week,
Oh, the week
and
after.
maybe
Yeah.
the week after as well.
Well, that's fine. We'll just drag it out. We'll just get more heads. Yeah,
You like to get heads,
Well-
don't you?
we do like to get heads.
If we make our way east from here and then north through the unexplored hexes,
Everybody give me perception checks, please.
Do you know, I can never find the ones I'm looking for. There we go. That's the one we're looking for.
Oh,
Oh,
the highest perception of everyone. I can roll.
I like that. That's nice.
That is nice, Jack.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So Jack, amongst the detritus, the various bits of rubble, the various bits of log and stuff that have kind of collapsed around here, you notice a skeletal arm kind of sticking up. It's quite green, quite blackened from the water and the oxidization, but there seems to be a skeletal buried under the detritus. So you can spend a few minutes kind of rooting through it.
Well, I will go to it and I'll say, "Hey guys, look what I found."
Okay, so as you kind of start to uncover, what you find is the skeletal remains of what appears to be some kind of explorer. There is a sodden and somewhat rotting backpack, and then a rather nice-looking cold iron longsword.
Oh,
Oh,
do we need to do like a? See, I'm thinking of D&D with like identification. Do we need to do some kind of like magical check?
that would be Coruscant who would check for magical bollocks.
I mean, he could tech magic. Or,
Yeah.
or indeed, I think I might be able to.
Could we do some? How does it work in this game in terms of identify?
Yeah.
Do you
So
study it like?
you need to pass from memory. You need to pass a bunch of identification rolls. But
Okay.
I haven't. I mean, this is pretty obvious. When you start to kind of Coruscant basically cast detect magic. The only thing that comes up as magical is the sword, and you can definitely see that there is a rune kind of etched on that blade. So the sword
know
is
the
a.
rune?
You should be able to. Can you not click on the chest and open it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the sword is a +1 cold iron longsword.
There's a map there.
There is a watertight tube that seems to contain a map, some silver pieces, gold pieces, and then inside the backpack, almost to the point where the backpack is kind of breaking up and washing away, there seems to be a pewter drinking stein, a jade carving, and a silver ring.
Take the liberty of moving the coin and sword into the party stash. Shall we move
Yep.
treasure items as well?
Move the treasure items as well if you wish. Yep, no
Any
problem.
discerning marks on any of these things, Ed? The ring? Or...
No, nothing discerning, nothing that makes them stand out as very unique. They're just general items.
The map is intriguing.
The map is intriguing.
I'll put it in the party stash as well.
Who's going to be the best of us to have a poke at that?
Again, I would have thought Ember.
Don't see why we couldn't all have a look around and put our heads together.
True.
Can you have a quick look at the map then?
Yeah, Barrister,
You can.
I noticed that you're still injured. Do
I am a little bit injured, yeah.
you want me to heal
The
you?
map
No.
gives you a rough layout of the northwestern portion. So from Oleg's trading post to the edge of the stolen lands, the edge of the green belt. That kind of entire area has been kind of carefully and meticulously drawn out. Essentially, what it gives you is... I thought you got rid of risky surgery.
I did. And I didn't activate risky surgery on that either. It's very weird.
Yeah. Essentially, when you choose, because you've not been doing this, but if you were to choose to map the hex, map the area, so spend an action to do an explore action to do the map hex area, it gives you a +2 to your mapping rolls for the northwest corner of the stolen lands. There's nothing on there though that you are not aware of.
Should we have been mapping Zed, just as a point of...
Mapping helps you speed up travel through hexes, but you don't need to know at the moment. It's wouldn't have been any value to you as far as I can tell.
Okay.
I've been mapping with my head.
There we go. I've sorted out Zed. For some reason, there was a vestigial aura effect on me for risky surgery.
Risky surgery.
So I've re-rolled and applied the normal healing effect.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Not a lot else there, so I'm going to bring you back to the main map.
This +1 gold iron longsword, is that something that Kendall might like?
Kendall quite likes having his flail for disarm and trip.
I would have thought it'd be good for you, Barrister.
I mean, it would be good for me. I might want to get it reforged into a bit of a extended handle on it. But
Well,
that's
don't
something we
forget you can don't forget. Well, so don't forget you can move the rune to another weapon. I guess what you're thinking is having the cold iron. Yeah.
So I'll look to do that when we get back to town at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's worth having anyway in case we find anything that cold iron would be
We
effective.
still have that cold iron sickle, don't we? We need to break down into.
You do have a cold.
Yeah, that's a good
into
point.
6
Is
balls.
that breakable? So
Yeah,
that they
we get
could.
down to use our darts. 6 darts out of it, hopefully.
No, because that's not how. That's not how. My understanding. That's not how.
Needle darts.
Needle darts works. Needle darts pulls the metal out of the object, and then reconstitutes it into the object on its return.
Ah, so if I just have a sickle on me, it would then cold iron darts.
Correct.
Oh,
Right. Sorry, I've been assuming you forge it into balls or whatever, then it comes back to you as that item.
If you look at it says, you shake 3 needles out of a piece of metal in your possession and send them flying into a tight group towards a target. All the needles are made of the same metal, and the metal returns to you after the attack. So my assumption is literally that you can pull the metal out of something you're holding, send it off, and then it comes back into the metal that you've got. Yeah,
I totally understand that now. Yeah. How about if I had a +1 longsword? Could I send that and it'd be +1 needle darts?
No.
No.
Which is a shame, to be honest, because that would be kind of useful.
It would be. Well, we'll just take an axe, this cold iron, chop and sickly, chop it in half, and Coruscant can have half, and I'll have half.
Is there a value of the metal that you need?
No.
To be able for it to be effective?
At some point, I would like to do something with my flail, put a different rune, put a rune on there, or get a better flail or whatever. But I think it's quite a useful tool for me to have.
Trip would be really good to get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, runes on weapons would not count because needle dart specifies the material,
not
the properties, not the whole properties.
No, it's a long shot, but fun.
Well, having defeated these tassel worms, then, and I've sorted my wounds out. Is anybody else injured? Or?
Nope, not that I'm aware of.
I'm checking that. Well done.
Perhaps we
Barrister.
should.
The most amazing strike on your last kill.
As I said, thanks to Coruscant for his magical aid.
Would you like to find their clutch make so you can stamp on those too?
No. These creatures are natural in this area. I don't see any need to do that. Perhaps if there was a nearby town.
Maybe if we head back to Oleg's then, and how long will these heads stay fresh?
We've got a 6 days travel, haven't we, to get there?
Not much more than 6 days. Not much more than sort of 7 days. Coruscant thinks that they would be okay out to day 7, but beyond that, they will start to deteriorate.
Start to be a little bit gamey.
We need to be heading east and then north fairly rapidly.
Indeed,
Then.
Yeah.
Indeed, northeast. Then
Flat east and then northeast, northwest,
Yeah.
northeast.
Straight north.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. Ignore that. That was
Yeah,
me getting clicky again.
We were going to go upwards via the unexplored areas.
that's
That's what we
what
just
we're
said,
doing.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you've kind of explored this area now. There isn't much else to find here, so I can reconnoitered, cleared, save. There we go. Okay, so you're going to head that way. So traveling sort of westward. Or eastward. You sort of take the next sort of 4 or 5 hours to travel kind of eastward. Again, taking some time to reconnoiter the area as you do so, looking for signs of anything that could be useful, keeping your mind towards, perhaps one day you'll be given a charter to build a kingdom here. Good lumber, for example, in this part of the world. And as you're kind of traveling, could I get perception checks, please?
Oh, I say.
That's not a bit dirty. I say, matron.
I say.
Oh,
matron.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I can't see it. It's in the way. There we go. Jolly good. Oh, fantastic.
You're on
I'm
fire.
on a
Jack
roll.
is on fire. ahead of anybody else, just slightly ahead of Ember and Kendall, Jack, you can hear a yipping, bark-like sound from somewhere ahead of you.
Like a chihuahua kind of yip, or kind of like a direwolf kind of bark?
Oh my god.
Not a chihuahua, but also not a direwolf bark.
I will, in a hushed tone, I will sort of point in the general direction and say to the party in a whisper what I've heard.
What?
There's something creeping in the bush, lad.
Bloody hell.
Ember, do you want
Trouble
to
at mill.
get your dog?
I'll hide.
As an avoid notice.
Okay. Have a hide. That was an interesting point from the game on Sunday, right? Setting your exploration activity. So, Guy, you know how you often, when you're in a dungeon, you'll always, you talk about being, raise shield just before we roll for initiative. Well, actually, there is an exploration activity that would get you into that position so that you don't have to declare it. You would just make sure that in a dungeon, that's what you're doing.
Okay.
But it means you can't see then, so you're focusing on defending yourself. You wouldn't be able to do perception rolls, for example, for looking for traps. So there's all those kind of nuances. So when we get to a point where it makes sense, because it doesn't make sense right now, we will instigate that little thing.
On the
Okay.
exploration tab of that actions thing, is there one called avoid notice?
Yes. Yeah. So that means that you are traveling at half speed. So, for instance, if you were to invoke avoid notice as an exploration activity while you're moving around hexes, it's going to take you 2 travel activities to get across a hex because you're being very careful.
More the sort of thing that you do when we're in a dungeon type environment.
Yeah.
Correct.
Or we're trying to infiltrate, sneak past an army or something.
Otherwise, we'll get somewhere. We go. Dart. What's behind you? We turn around. You'd be like 2 kilometers behind us.
Okay. You watch as Ember kind of slips. Does Ember have a horse? I can't remember.
Yes.
Ember slips off her horse and then pointedly stands in front of a young sapling and looks like she's trying to hide.
Well, I do have a +2 bonus for trying to.
Not when you roll a natural 1, because a natural 1 always makes it one level worse. So even with your nat 1,
I'm a tree.
exactly, yeah.
Okay,
But you can still hear this yipping ahead of you.
Well, I'll just advance forward, see what. that
Okay.
is.
So advancing forwards, you can see just at the edge, the tree line kind of thins out a little bit, and you can see once again kind of an open glade. What would have been quite a nice kind of meadow-like glade. The yipping is coming from across the glade. You're not quite sure how far, but there's a slight rise, almost as if the glade kind of you've been climbing up a little bit of a hill in the forest, and this glade is kind of the bald crown of that hill, and we'll head off down the other side of the glade. The glade is probably 300 or 400 feet across, but the yipping is coming from somewhere that you can't quite make out, but in this kind of the glade.
Just can I ask, is this yipping more of something in trouble or something?
Do you want to give me a nature roll?
I would if I had one.
And you have no idea. It's
Well, I do
yipping.
that then.
Yes, you can.
Presume
So
anyone can if they. It's not a trained requirement, is it?
Correct. It's a recall knowledge. So if you've got nature of any kind, you can use it as for recall knowledge. Yeah.
It does not be trained.
Nope.
Oh, very nice.
You can do so, Ember.
No, I'm trying to find it.
Just nature.
Oh, Right.
A recon knowledge check, but it's nature.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
nice.
Nice, Ember.
Very good.
Okay.
Lovely jubbly.
It is the sound of a tiring, hungry, scared animal.
Do I know which animal from its noise of its yipping?
It is. You think it's the sound of a thylacine.
We've fought some of these before, haven't they? They tried to ambush us.
You have fought these before, yes.
Thylacine. Oh, that's dog creatures.
It's a marsupial carnivore.
Is it like a
So if you
sexy tiger?
remember, that's what it looks
Oh
like.
yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's not the size of a tiger. It's quite a smallish creature. But this one seems. This
Maybe
one
it's called one of those
seems.
traps that's been put around.
Maybe it could be a way of bonding with it.
Maybe it's injured. Needs some help.
There was that trapper, wasn't there? So maybe there's more around in the woods.
Let's go have a look.
Yeah, we should investigate. I'm sure we can handle the pack of 40 thylacines.
Yeah.
Can I try stealthing again?
You absolutely could try stealthing again, Ember. Yes. Okay. This time you kind of shrink down low, and sort of move along with the grass, and kind of head further into the centre of the glade. As you kind of crest the hill of the glade, you look beyond. That yipping is getting louder, and you can see what appears to be a kind of a dark area amongst the grass, about 20-25 feet ahead of you.
A dark area.
Yeah. It stands out because it doesn't seem to have much in the way of the grass and fern and things that are growing in this
it's
glade.
It's a pitfall trap.
Looks like a pitfall trap to you, yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll try and detect traps.
Okay,
If there's any more.
sure.
That would be perception.
Okay. It's a pretty decent number. You're not seeing any more.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will move closer to the trap in question.
Okay. How close are you going to get?
30 yards.
30 feet?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
30 yards is 90 feet, Dart.
Is it? Oh, right.
Yes. Yeah, hence why I clarified. Did you mean 30 feet or 30 yards? Okay,
yes,
so you
right,
get,
'cause that's the yard. Yes, that's right.
well,
yeah.
to be honest, you're
Let me
within
add up.
30 feet. You're already within 30 feet. It's about 25 feet in front of you, the other side of the kind of the crest of the hill.
So you're saying this is a glade with a massive sinkhole trap in it, and there's a
Looks like it, yeah.
animal in it. Well, I might as well just wave over the party to come closer.
Okay.
If they want to.
Yeah, I'm going to approach cautiously.
All right, so the rest of you are kind of come over the top of the hill. Your horses, as you kind of bring them forward, start to get a bit antsy and a little bit difficult to manage. You kind of get the sense it might be worth leaving the horses a little bit behind, as they're reacting to the presence of this what Ember has identified to you as a thylacine.
Yeah, in which case I'm going to step off mine and tie it to a tree.
Perhaps Coruscant could see to the horses.
Yes, good.
Coruscant nods and he kind of he kind of grabs the reins of the horses and steers them back a little bit and looks for a small tree where he can kind of loop the reins around. Did you bring your wagon with you, Medi? Garen?
Yes,
Okay.
I also have a wagon.
Okay. Okay. We need to be
Difficult
mindful.
getting through these trees, though.
Yeah,
but
if we
yes.
didn't bring that, we wouldn't have party loot, would we?
We need to be mindful of that. My assumption there then is that in order to kind of really reconnoitre the area, you kind of break yourselves out into little groups, but stay fairly close.
Yeah.
And you travel, with the wagon, you're travelling through the paths of least resistance. Occasionally, you have to hack things down and stuff to get the wagon through, but or use poles to lever the wheels across different things.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can all see what is clearly a fairly large pit. The pit appears to be. 1 second. The pit appears to be about 10 foot square in total.
I'm going to keep an eye out just around us, make sure nothing sneaks up on us while we're investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to look down to the pit.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my wolf
Perception
go.
roll.
I'm going to advise he doesn't go too close, and you don't want to fall down a pit with an angry, potentially hungry creature.
I'm going to try to belly up and go. Once I get to the edge, I'll lay down on the grass and belly up over it. Yeah.
Can I keep hold of him?
Okay.
And if I lose my face, we don't can jump 10 feet.
Right, when he starts to look over the edge, I'm going to push it. No.
Lift up your legs and push him in.
Yeah, your scene sucks.
That's cruel. Funny. I admit it's funny.
It is funny, isn't it? Just give me 1 second. I'm just solving a couple of little problems.
These are the inner voices and turmoil that Barristan deals with on a daily basis.
Yes. I've got to kill to live.
That's why he turned to the church to try and keep himself under control.
Can I just say this is the first time I've tried Redbreast, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
What have you got?
I have said once in the past in a pub that Irish whiskey is no comparison to Scottish malts. I have to say this Redbreast is absolutely gorgeous. Really beautiful.
Is it 15
It's
or 12?
why 12-year-old, right?
Yeah, 12-year-old.
No.
It's why we drink it. We've tried a lot of the traditional Irish whiskies. While we've been all sorts. We've also tried different flavors of the company that makes Redbreast.
Oh, okay.
And we always go, but you can get Black Barrel. You
I
can
got
get
a stout one at Christmas off a customer.
Yeah, you get stout and stuff like that. Jameson's, isn't it? We always go back to 12-year-old Redbreast. Always. It's smooth, it's slightly sweet, and it drinks nicely.
It's really lovely.
Oh god, yeah.
I don't know why Jack's token is small. Okay, so bear with me a second. I am just about to kill you all.
Jet, I'll roll this story out once again, but because I used to go to Cork all the time, I used to come back with Redbreast, and just one time I bought a bottle of 21-year-old.
Oh, wow.
It was €250. Thank you, Blizzard.
Oh my god.
It's by far the best whiskey I've ever had. It was absolutely
I
fantastic.
mean, it's not cheap, the 12-year-old. Pay like 60 quid for it.
It is,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
cheap. It's not cheap, but oh my god, it's well worth every penny.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Well, I got a 15-year-old. That sounds really bad. At Christmas. That was really nice.
And you drunk it in 3 days, Medi.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Sorry. This will last me all year. Well, Tilda first.
I'm going to jump on that rock when the game is unpaused. With
Yeah,
my
sorry.
shield up, keeping an eye out.
Okay,
around us.
so effectively, this is what you can see. This kind of 10-foot. I love that shield going up at this 10-foot pit. This
Nice.
thylacine in the bottom. Garin, as you kind of get down on your legs, I need Barristan to make an athletics check because the ground around the edge of the pit gives way, even with Barristan on his stomach.
Can I note if he's going in? I'm probably going to let him go if it gets that far.
Bastard.
Okay,
What do you want? So an athletics check of that?
I would like an athletics check from Barristan as he tries to
Barristan.
grab you.
I will try. It's not terrible.
Not terrible.
No,
not
it's actually
great.
enough. As the ground kind of gives way, immediately the thylacine snaps forwards. It was kind of pacing and frantically moving around the bottom of the pit, whimpering, etc. And a whole swath of the side of this pit just caves in and gives way, very much like the Yorkshire coastline after a lot of water. And you kind of catch him, although he's gone a little bit over the edge. It's 20 foot down.
I will drag him back away from the crumbling edge.
As
Oh,
if
mate.
he snarls at me, I'll be like, F you.
Unless
You
the
drag him back.
landslide has made a nice little ramp.
No, it's not made a ramp as such, not yet anyway.
Where
What
are
do we
the
want to do
sides,
with this
my
thing?
friend?
I mean,
Where are the
we're not going to
sides?
pet it. We're not going to eat it. Should we just put it out of its misery? Get on with this. Don't want to hang around with
We
it,
could just leave it.
True.
I do look at Ember, kind of like questioningly.
No, I'd kill it because it's hurting.
It's going to be
Yeah,
suffering.
Barristan kind of raises an eyebrow. Oh, you had a little bit more sympathetic heart.
I'd be more concerned about it attracting more creatures into this death trap.
Well,
True.
it's suffering, so put it out of its misery.
I mean, we could try and free it if you wanted.
You
Although,
know that thing's going to attack us. It's a wild animal. It's not gonna. Well, it's not even a wild animal. It's more than a wild animal. So
It could have a thorn in its paw.
I thought the fair folk had a way with animals.
can I try and
Don't
command
talk
it?
about that anymore.
Can you try and
Try and-
command?
Calm it down or something then.
You can try.
That's what I was hinting towards, but
Okay.
If we tie a rope around one of your arrows.
shoot it.
Yes.
The barbed one.
Yes.
I
do have a grapple arrow, by the way.
I was looking at your feet start to see if you'd picked up any. You've not got far enough up the tree yet, have you, to get effectively a second companion and learn a second
No, I need
companion?
level 4 for that.
Yeah. So your assumption, your assessment right now is that
Well,
you
I'm
don't.
not saying I want to keep it. I just want to, calm it down.
Calm it down. See if we can
Yeah,
maybe
see
release
if-
it or something.
Leave it.
Okay, I'll tell you what, give me a nature check, but it's going to be a hard difficulty.
Okay.
You kind of squat at the edge, Jack holding onto your the back of your trousers or whatever to stop you from falling, and you kind of lean a little bit over and you kind of sort of start to whisper and whistle at this this sort of unsettled, hungry, scared, and fairly close to frenzied thylacine, and it kind of just keeps snarling at you. You just can't get the right intonation in the noises that you're making to try and convince it to calm. It's beyond it. It's too hungry. It's been here a while, and so your assessment is you would probably look to put it down.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense.
Not going to make you roll for it. You can just put a number of arrows into it until it's dead,
Oh.
if that's your choice.
Assuming Jack just leans over and just, does what he does.
Or Jack leans
That's
over and
funny.
just puts a bullet to his head.
That sounds like a good plan. I like the idea of that.
Cold steel.
Well, should we chuck some food
XP.
down first to give some hope?
While it's eating the food, then.
To bang it, yeah.
That is mean, Garin.
Sorry.
It's a last
Very
meal,
mean.
isn't it?
Okay, so whatever you do, you put this thing out of its misery. You do notice, though, that at the bottom there are what appears to be branches and sort of branches that have got, kind of brownish, kind of turned leaves on them. Definitely a pit that had been dug and covered over deliberately.
Is there anything else look like there's anything else at the bottom?
No, not that you can see.
I do believe while we're in this area,
Climb
we
down
should
there
be
if you want
testing the land in front of us as we go.
So it looked like it had been dug as a trap, didn't it?
Yeah.
I imagine there's too many this size around here.
I was
A
going
lot
to
of
say,
effort
it's amazing
gone
to
into it.
balance all
Big
that to make
trap.
it all covered.
Well, we should maybe move cautiously, and we don't have too long to spare, so if we think we're done here, we should move on.
Yeah, at this point, though, it's starting to get dark. So you're kind of at a point where you probably need to think about camping.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll camp here.
Maybe not right next to the freshly killed carrion.
Well, you can
Meats to
move.
eat.
You can move yourself. Yeah, meats to eat. You can move yourself out, and then we will go set up camping. So, are we doing our usual with Ember failing to
right,
find a safe
Take it as
place to camp?
gospel. Take it as gospel, Ember, that I give you, everybody, that I do my
Guidance.
guidance. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
So does that mean
So,
I get
and a plus one. Yeah.
plus one, so I get a 21.
Yeah,
I'm taking a screenshot of that.
Is that a
You've made a
critical
success.
Or
it wouldn't have been a critical success. No, just a success. Okay,
what do I need to
so-
do to get critical?
you need 10 above the DC, when I think the DC is 15.
Okay.
So you would no, actually the DC is 16 because of where you are. So yeah, you need like a 26 to succeed, or a nat 20.
Oh, that's very
Now,
good.
what's interesting though, Garin, very much inspires you, gives you a great tale, weaving the exploits of your group over the last week, the last month or so, kind of into a tale that really fills you and inspires you onwards. That kind of triggers Jack doing an amazingly good job of hiding the camp.
Can't see us.
I've actually got a 25 then with the +1 to perception.
Ember's management of the camp, kind of poking everybody into getting everybody to move and do jobs, gives one person a second camping activity.
Hunt and gather might be good.
Oh, what?
Hunt and gather might be good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll put myself over there then.
You should be able to drag yourself twice, I think.
Nice.
Very good.
Again, you spend a couple of hours in the dying light and in the early part of the evening capturing exactly a number of small animals, rabbits, possibly even a deer, thylacine, all that kind of good stuff. Bring that back, you kind of butcher them and get them ready. And then as always. Okay. Do we have? Hold on. We're doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coruscant. We'll do the cooking. Oh,
He's already on cooking. You've got him on
He's
Discover
already-
Special Meal.
yes, he's already on cooking. All right. Coruscant will cook. What's everybody eating this evening?
Deer. Some venison, very nice.
We'll
Okay.
stick to the basics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
Stick
take
to
it.
the basics.
Oh no.
So the meal is okay, right? It's not the best meal that Coruscant has cooked. It's not the worst meal he's cooked. It just means that you don't suffer any effects of starvation. You just don't get any special bonuses.
Bit gamey.
It's a bit gamey. Let's go for resting. Okay.
Oh, it's raining.
Oh, it rolls the random encounter. Okay. Okay.
So we're moving northeast now, right?
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
cast my spells first.
Oh yeah, cast your spells.
Oh, are we
Uh,
done with the camping now? Is it?
We are done with camping. It's 5 just 6 a.m. in the morning.
Let's do my crafting.
Based on your those of you who are keeping a mental count, you believe that if you when when you next get to Oleg's, you'll have the 70 gold waiting for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
good point. Yes, thank
The
you.
18th, isn't it?
It's the 18th, yeah, which is tomorrow. What I'm looking for? I'm looking for a Coruscant.
Oh.
Who is going to cast? Mystic armor on himself.
I'm wrapping my legs in the oil rag.
All right. And then where you going?
That one.
Yeah, northeast.
All right, head
We're
northeast
gonna-
then, everybody.
I head back up through the forest, Ed. So that's
Okay.
kind of where we're travelling.
Okay.
So let's reconnoit this and so on and so forth.
Okay, give me 1 second. I love this music.
Yeah, I was about to say it's really good.
It's like
So it's Indian.
I would say Middle East, more Middle East to me.
Middle Eastern, yeah. It hasn't quite got that rag.
I was thinking Bollywood.
I know what we're going to do. We're going to take a 10-minute break.
Ooh.
Okay.
And Guy is off to get a whiskey. Jet's off to get his second.
I'm getting a long straw, so I don't have to move.
speed penalty -10.
Yeah, unless you meet the strength requirement, then it's only
Oh.
-5.
Okay, so that halves the requirement. Oh, the penalty. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it halves it or just reduces it by 5, but either way, it halves it effectively for that armor. Yeah.
Is that the same for a tower shield or not?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Does it have a strength requirement?
That's what I was looking for. Tower shield details. It does not have a strength requirement.
But it does have a -5 speed penalty.
Yeah.
I just guess you take the time. So it's a lot of bulk as well.
Yeah.
Bulk 4, yeah, which is I can do that at the moment. I'm not, I travel fairly light. But maybe once I've got half plate on as well, that's going to get eaten. Oh, I could do it.
Is the heavier armor better for you, Guy, or have you got enough dex to support like a medium armor?
What is my dex? My dex is 2.
But you could maybe go with the tower shield and medium armor then.
A medium armor being half plate.
Uh,
I don't know.
breastplate would be medium, which is 4 AC with 2 dex. Oh no, 1 dex cap. So maybe that wouldn't be any good then.
Half plate. Let's have a look at half plate. Half plate. Heavy armor plate. Half plate. Dex.
That'll be my new song,
cap
that.
is 1. Check penalty -3. Strength requirement.
Yeah, half plate's the better option for you because it has dex cap.
Yep.
But it does have a
Kindling and
minus-
half-plate.
10 speed penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it means I. What can I do to regain that? Is it runes later on or something?
Maybe. I've not really looked too hard, but yeah.
I think there's some very rare materials, and
Yeah. Because that's.
I don't know, there might be like a tower shield mastery or something that you can get that might remove some penalties.
Because my speed is 25, right?
Yep.
Not particularly fast. If I take 10 off that.
Well, most humans move at 25. Gone are the days where everybody moves at 30.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking that. But I'm in chain at the moment, and I need to try and get my AC up somehow.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. 3.
I think I could take a -5 hit, but -10.
There's a feat called Fleet, which will add 5 to your speed.
Called what?
Fleet, which is a general feat.
Oh, is it? Did I
Yep.
choose that? So look at my builds.
Don't know, but you've got one coming at level 3, I want to say, or 4? 3. So next level up, you've got one.
I took robust health.
There you
Well,
go.
that's what I'm aiming for. So it's a toss-up between the AC and the health, really.
Yep.
AC is hard to get in Pathfinder.
Yeah. This means I would gain a circumstance bonus to the number of hit points you regain equal to your level, blah, 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 blah. But I'm only immune to battle medicine for 1 hour instead of a day.
That's good.
That's nice.
That basically.
Well, it is, but then if we're in a big fight and I just get, if I get on like a sack of potatoes, even a 1 hour isn't going to help.
Isn't there a better one that makes battle medicine? That was a battle medicine feat that made it like 10 minutes or something like that.
Still, even if there is, it's still one encounter, isn't it?
True.
I think I am going to have to take fleet.
If you want the tower shield, I would suggest you do, yeah.
There's also
Otherwise, you're going to find yourself really, really slow.
there's an
But
archetype.
even if I take half plate or anything like that later on, I'm still going to be walking around like a fucking snail.
You are. Yeah. All right.
That's who you are, though, isn't it?
There is there's a archetype called Bastion, which is a shield specialist archetype.
Just get in the back of the wagon.
Anyway,
So as you kind of are traversing through this area, you kind of again come to everything seems to be based around clearings. But you come to a clearing where the centerpiece of this clearing seems to be a huge fallen log, underneath which you seem to see what looks like some kind of den, kind of dug out underneath.
Do we reckon? Are there any tracks or anything that we might recognise around it?
Yeah, it's raining. There would be tracks, yes.
Ember.
What do they look
are,
like?
are the bones that are on the map there, Zed?
They are, yeah.
That
I'm assuming we're all off our horses now.
Yeah.
You are all off your horses, yes. Give me recall knowledge nature.
Do you mind if I currently take the defend exploration action, Zed, and pull my shield out?
You can be on the defend exploration action if you're not paying. Yeah, you can do that. Ember. The signs, the spore, the marks about chest height for you, probably a little bit lower than chest height, probably waist height actually. Chest height is freaking huge. All suggest that you've encroached upon the territory of a rather aggressive boar.
Oh, is this
I'm looking for something like that.
Tuscutter, isn't it?
Can't remember his name.
I think I'm going to just shrug the shield off my back and catch it on my arm.
I do believe that we have a dagger that needs to be used if it is him.
Well, it doesn't need to be used. It was use it on something big.
Oh, well, I will try and sneak closer.
Okay, give me a
Actually,
stealth check.
Hang on, what am I looking for? Hang on. Seek only is in 30 yards, right? So
Yeah.
that would be.
Did you want to try and have a go at that, Kendall? Since you were had that relationship with the lady at the manor.
I can't even remember what I had for tea. What are we talking about?
Advance, move yourself forwards.
At Lady Jumandi's manor, you
Yes.
made good friends with Amiri, who was a very large woman.
Yes.
You
Lovely
were
fight.
engaging, yeah, well, quite. And she gave us a dagger and said use it to kill something big.
As you kind of step forward, Night Runner's ears goes flat and he starts to whine.
Oh. Can I go
So far, he's not disobeying you, but you get a sense that he's not comfortable.
Send him in. See what's in there.
Yeah.
Alright, can I seek from here?
Yeah. This is definitely the fallen tree. Definitely is being used as some kind of lair by a boar, and the boar is one of a fairly large size.
Is it home?
But at the moment, it doesn't appear to be home.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
Could this be a time to use the traps that we've taken?
It's not like a burrow or anything where the boar's gone underground.
It's just underneath a big tree.
Yeah, it's burrowed underneath a big tree.
It's sleeping.
Doesn't appear to be anything there.
Let me lay some traps down for it as something
Just
more clever than
bones
you
and
suggested.
things.
We took some traps, didn't we, from the previous place?
You did?
So, use those, put them around the entrance.
Yep, go for it. Go on then, Garen. You set them up.
I'm not a nature person. I don't know how to do it. Sorry.
You don't
I
think
could
it's nature,
sing
though,
an
to
instruction
set
thing how
traps,
to
is
do
it?
it.
What skill is that for setting traps?
As I to get my little go.
Guessing
You put the
survival
trap
or
down, you touch
maybe
it to the
crafting?
ground.
Ah,
Survival, would you say?
are they in the party loot then?
Maybe we could do an ambush. If it is just better.
I'm at a 6 survival. I don't know if anybody... Let's have a look. Survival plus 6. Oh shit, I'm the highest. Oh, and Ember. Well, okay, so Ember and I can lay some traps down while we're waiting for Tuckface to come back.
Yeah, what are there any signs, Ember, are there any signs of any tracks of direction of where this thing's been going?
They're all over the place.
They are all over the place. There's no clear...
It doesn't say how you need to set the trap, so I'm assuming you can just set it.
Near the entrance.
Where is our traps anyway?
We have 6 spike snare traps. 8, sorry, spike snare traps in the stash.
Can't find them.
It is in a container.
Consumables, treasure.
Yep, containers, backpack, spike snare.
Spike snare. Yeah. I wonder... How long do they take to set?
Oh, right, they're down the bottom.
I'll tell you what, why not?
Can I just drag them onto the map, or does that not work?
I've dragged one, so
Oh,
ping where you want them to go.
Around the entrance, right? We're going to assume he's going to come back to his...
yeah, because
not
we need
borrowed.
to hide.
How many have you got?
Got 8, but let's put 4 down for now.
Can I have one here?
And then the rest we can put here, 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 and here, and I'm going to hide here.
There. Where else? Ping.
Wait, what are you talking about, Medi?
Ignore it.
Sorry, ignore me, yeah, sorry.
There.
I mean, Zed, I'm assuming that is his the layer there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're just trying to cover that so for when he comes back for a snooze.
Maybe one here,
Okay.
and maybe one up here. How many is that? 4, 5, 6. How long does it take us to set these traps up anyway?
Good question.
Well, if they're facing that way, we need to be on this side, don't we?
If who's facing what way?
If they're there,
Well, no, because if we're over there, we can't shoot him because there's a big tree in the way.
well, I don't want to be stood here. This thing appears here and walks past and goes, oh, what's over there in the one on my
Oh,
left?
perhaps you can check some of the trails and see what is the more used ones.
Freshest,
Fresh,
yeah.
I suppose, yeah. Plus also, we can say we're actually further away than we actually are on the map. Because we don't have to be right.
We don't want to be too far away, because if it injures itself and runs off into the forest, I don't want to be...
I'll just climb a tree and just take scout. Actually, that's what I'll do. Zed, I'm climbing
Just
up
do
a
a
tree.
circle of the camp.
I
Okay,
can
give
keep
me
my eye
athletics.
on
Yep.
the
Ping the
thingy.
tree you want to be up and give me an athletics check.
I don't know. That one.
Okay.
Athletics check.
I'm going to crouch down under this tree for now.
Yeah, there's actually a macro for that, isn't there? Claim.
There's a macro for falling damage. It's a nightmare. Okay, yeah, you get up to the top of the tree. Not a problem. You perch yourself up on
Yeah,
some branches. You get a
like-
clear view of the area.
Was that a critical success?
24, no.
Alright.
For the
I'm
rest
gonna
of you
find some
doing,
shrubbery and
you've
bush through it and
spent-
you're going to hide down here.
You've
Yeah.
spent probably close to 2 hours setting the traps.
So everybody else should be like further away from me. I mean,
That's
further
from a
back.
blind roll, sorry.
Is that in case the traps go off while you're setting them?
Well, no, I'd be actually in this tree, wouldn't I? That one.
Ah,
Presume
okay.
Kendall, I, Coriston, anyone else will be finding somewhere suitable to lay in wait nearby.
Yeah, I mean that's where I'm staying where I am, kind of crouched down next to the tree.
Okay.
For one I'm under.
Do you want me to re-roll you my stealth roll, but blind?
No, it's fine. Okay, doke. From out of the tree line,
Hello?
Oh, discard's dropping like I don't know what. Discord.
Oh, right. It wasn't just me.
out of the... Oh, yeah. Users having trouble. As Discord just reset itself.
I think so. Because it kicked me out and then let me just rejoin.
I seem to be alright, I think.
Thanks, Medi, for your picture at half a head, right?
Yeah, just like it. You're really sort of low.
Yeah,
Bizarre picture.
it's because I obviously was standing up and I changed the positioning
Whoa,
of my
where's that-
thing.
Why is the picture so tiny?
Sorry,
What
it's just a screenshot.
The picture is so small. If you click on it, it's like...
Yep.
Yeah, it's from the stream picture. Sorry, stream window.
Oh, right.
From the east of the map, a large boar, but you wouldn't necessarily say overly large boar, comes out of the tree line and starts snuffling around.
Oh, we got more people looking on.
Let's hold fire then.
Oh, evil's gone now.
Oh, is that me? Hang on, I've got my camera on.
Chat you there, buddy.
He's not in the call. It's just me and you.
Oh, everybody's gone. Do you know, I'm thinking about paying for chuffing Zoom. Because Discord's a bit crap at the moment. Mine's gone as well. Ooh. Sorry viewers, Discord seems to be destroying our evenings like Discord does sometimes. It does seem that Discord is having a proper wobbly. Now the question is this touch cutter here? Or is that some just a random poor ball that's going to get trounced on? Or could it be touch cutter's baby?
over you.
Mm.
Bonjour.
Hey up, lad. How are you diddling? There you go.
I've just been
Bit of French for you there.
Yeah.
Yorkshire French.
Look at that S category.
I see guy give me a look there.
Yeah.
Well, I do, but I mean, I assume.
A Yorkshire French goes. Apples, please. Apples. Apples.
We'll be back in a sec, babe.
It's terrible. Love it.
It is. It's like the louder you say it, the more they want to understand.
Ooh.
Cameras are all over the place.
Mm. Hey, he's ump. Oh god, that reminds me of the goodies. Black Pudding Bertha. I don't know if any of you guys remember that.
Yum, yum.
I used to love watching the goodies.
It was the best thing on English TV at the time.
So good. And then the BBC dropped it for oh god, what was that show? Oh, my bloody memory's going.
It's like Bigfoot. The Bigfoot episode was brilliant.
Yeah.
Or the
I was
giant
just thinking
kitten. God, good stuff. I need to find it somewhere I can get a rerun of those. Before Bill Oddie went all.
Was it Bill Oddie? There was Tim Taylor. Then there was Graham Garden.
That's it.
Yeah.
Goody, yum, yum.
Oh, that tricycle.
Yeah.
Good God, that's going back a bit.
I grew up watching that. I loved it.
That was it. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's what took over from the goodies from the BBC.
Yeah, I can see that working because it was the original, wasn't it? I love that.
Yeah. I enjoyed that too as well, actually. It was good.
I didn't realise it replaced it though. That's a shame because you can run both back to back.
Hello. That was the BBC though at the time, wasn't it? They wanted a new show.
A one slot at one time with one programme doing that slot. If they put goodies and then
Follow with Hitchhikers. It'd have been good.
Yeah.
God.
Bastards. Hitchhiker's probably protected by Red Dwarf.
Are we playing poker? We're all in.
We're all in.
I'm going all in. There you go. 4 aces and an 8. Don't know why I've got an 8, but I've got 4 aces.
I bet somebody beats you with 4 aces and
yeah, I bet I've got like a 9. I've got a 9. Typical bastards.
You know, every pack has like 20 aces. Yeah, we're still streaming, it's fine, it's just we're trying to get back into Discord. That's for Jorak.
No, it's not one of these DDoS attacks, is it?
I hope not, that spoils it for everybody.
Some teenager sitting in his bedroom, sending off all these attacks.
I can launch a bot that will use 27 Discord servers. Well, hello, Mr. Slow Coach. Uber fast internet side.
I'm just waiting for Dave and.
Oh, is Dave not back?
No.
I didn't notice, sorry. That's bad of me.
And the ball comes in from the northwest.
be able to see the boar's head.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you saw my message, but I'm basically crouched back as far under the tree as possible, so it doesn't pinch.
I'm stealthing in the edge of the forest.
Did everybody roll stealth?
I rolled stealth. I got 19.
I think we were just positioning before everything went tits up.
Yep.
Oh, I hadn't rolled stealth.
I've got my anti-ball repellent.
Oh, okay.
What is stealth here? Is it?
Looking for me.
It's hide.
There we go.
Hide +0.
That's not too bad, I suppose. 16.
Oh, I privately rolled some dice. Okay, bollocks.
You did privately roll dice, yep.
And they're probably terrible. Voila.
What the heck is
Jesus
that?
Christ. Barrister most dice, and it's like all the
Yeah,
dice.
we can't see Barristan. He's so invisible.
Yeah, it's definitely hidden.
He's so hidden. He just can't. He's a leaf. He's a leaf under a tree. You just can't see him.
ND 100, 599 is not far off the average, right?
Had he stepped away from the game? He will. I can't remember.
I think he might have done that. Actually. I saw him stand up and walk backwards.
Yeah,
But
I
not
can't
in
remember.
anger.
Well,
We're gonna call it fair then, was it not?
It's
no.
I just sent him a WhatsApp to see if he's around.
Oh, you have him on WhatsApp, do you? You're privileged.
But
Why don't we push him into one of the traps and see what happens?
oh, trap bait, cool.
I used to have. Oh, I don't anymore. I used to have Zed's phone number.
That's spamming. Zed's changed his number since you got it.
Because
The shower picture's got too much.
Oh wait, hang on a minute, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
can't see it.
It says Helen's Minge Mop.
Swice left.
No, he's in. He's still in.
So if anybody knows anybody called Helen, I can point you into a shop where they can get a minge mop.
A minge mop, yes, it's for mopping your minge. I love Thursday nights because I get to ban one person from Twitch.
Did you?
Yeah, there's always, every week we get one person going, cheap viewers on streamboo.com, remove the space. They're all bots. Thinking that I think that viewers are like important. The viewers are important, I agree, but it's if you want to watch it. Like the YouTube viewers are doing really well at the moment.
What, your YouTube view is doing really well.
Our YouTube viewers doing really well, yes.
Oh. Are we getting a decent
We normally get about 30 a week per episode ish. Unlike the 150 odd we had the first episode. And Traveller's doing a respectable 10 a week.
That's all right. Okay, shall we continue then, as Barrison said? Thingy. As you're all kind of scrambling to find somewhere to kind of crouch down and hide, a boar it's a fairly chunky boar, but it's not a huge boar that you were expecting, kind of wanders into the clearing. Then it kind of pauses and starts to sniff the air.
I knew you guys were too close.
You should have said Mr. Nature person.
It wasn't me.
I think we're just gonna.
I had a curry last night, sorry.
Did somebody let rip? It wasn't me.
And then a second one comes in. This one is covered in battle scars. It's bigger and meaner.
No way.
That's all we need, I think.
What we need is for them to go back to their den.
Yeah, but I'm going to go to sleep now. 2 balls is way too much for me.
And this one here suddenly drops its head and charges Gary.
Mother lover.
And as soon as it does that, we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh, okie dokie.
Every 1 second. You watch as this boar kind of lowers its head and then immediately charges forward into the undergrowth, and you hear a screech as it slams itself into Garin for 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Garin
like a little girl.
Garin screeches like a little girl, and we all roll for initiative.
Oh, nice.
Where the fuck is Barristan?
He's here. He's on the tracker.
Yeah, no, I know, but like, oh, there he is. I've just seen his aura. Oh,
And he's back.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Perfect timing. Garen's been
Already added myself to the tracker. I noticed.
I've been gored by a boar.
Just likes you, that's all.
I've been being gored by a ball. Oh wait, that's what happened.
Go. Wait, I'm not as worse as.
You're not on the tracker, Dart. Yes, you
I
are.
am.
Kendall! You're up.
Kendall. Alright, well, Kendall, looking at the difference between these two, I think he is going to be more worried about the big bucket scarred one. So he is going to move
For the record, this one's the big battle scarred one then. Okay.
Yep.
Correct.
And so he is going to. Oh, fucking bastard. Oof. He's going to miss it.
Can I hero point that maybe?
Oh, let's. Zed, does our first half of the session hero point disappear?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Everybody give yourself a second hero point.
Oh, God.
Huh? Oh.
I keep forgetting about that. Yay. Lovely.
Remember, you can try and trip these and things like that, guy.
Yep. Didn't think about that in time. So we're do that. We'll do that. And as my last move, I think we're going to chuck our shield up, and then we are going to look at Barris and say, "Help that idiot, fucking Garen."
Help that idiot, Garen.
I'm not an idiot.
Now, where are the commas in that sentence? Yeah.
Dashing forward, take up a flanking position on this boar.
The boar snarls, turns to look at you, blood trickling down its tusks.
Oh, is it already coated?
Move me out of your aura.
The aura's not doing anything at the moment, so
Oh, isn't it? Okay.
no,
That's
so
all right then.
it's not a big problem. I will swing two-handed at this big old boar and see what I can get.
Well, you get a hit.
Very good. Oh, it's a good roll as well.
Boar shrinks.
Barely injured on 9. Oh dear.
It's injured on a 14 on my screen.
No, on my ball.
Oh, yes, okay.
I took
At which point I should have done this first actually, but in any case I will do it this time instead. I'll try and see if this macro works, Dad, and I shall try and do an intimidate demoralize on this boar.
Okay.
Intimidating glare checked. Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's a bad roll. That's going to be a
Work, but they're not demoralised.
Apply effects and immunity. I think you need to do because it will be now immune to my demoralize.
Unless you hero point it.
Demoralise immunity from Barristan. Oh, and it even gives me a little icon.
Barristan icon, yeah. That's
It
cool.
gives me a Barristan icon. That's awesome. Love it. Is that it? Your turn go? Yeah.
That is a stride, that is a strike, and that is demoralize, yes.
Jack, you're up.
I know I can stride for a free action, but I want to really try and shoot this one as I come in.
Your stride is a free action.
But
So
the thing is,
you would have to finish the stride first, then you
yeah,
Remember, you can shoot in melee without penalty. Unless it's got reactive strike, in which case it might try and bite.
So I can shoot in combat in this game. It's not like D&D where it gives opportunity attack.
It might.
You're fine.
it might. Yes.
Which is why I'm thinking, well, there's no point in striding. I might as well shoot first and then move and then attack with a.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so let's read this. As your first action on your first turn, you can stride as a free action.
But if I shoot when I'm next to it, it will trigger an opportunity attack.
Not necessarily.
If it has one that would be triggered by that action, yes.
Oh, what the hell, sod it. I'm gonna stride, right, there we go. I'm gonna stride there. I'm gonna shoot this one in the head. Well, I'm hoping I can, I must admit. So let's just make sure I'm tagging.
Your dice are amazing.
Yeah, okay, let's go and pistol shot it in the head.
Hopefully he's going to be focused on me.
Well, I hit, so that's not too
Hit,
bad.
roll damage.
Okay, so I pistol shoot it for 3. Hey, well,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna strike it with the old rapier, which is at +3. So there we go. Oh dear.
No.
That means no reload.
But
There's no reload. Yeah.
oh no, that's not good.
Oh,
I
do you
don't-
have to hit to reload?
Well,
At
I
least
can
so.
do. I tell you what I can do is I can do the old. Can I? Oh no. Can I do the old hero point? I don't think I can. Can
Yes,
I?
you can. You should
Yeah.
be able to.
I'm clicking on it and I can't seem to get the hero.
When you make a successful melee strike against an enemy with your one-handed weapon, the next range strike you make doesn't trigger reactions that would trigger on a ranged attack. Oh, okay. Such as reactive strike. Either of these benefits.
Can Can I do a hero point for that? I don't see any option if I click on it to do a hero point.
You've got to
Yeah, you should be able
Are you right clicking?
right click.
I am right clicking. Nothing.
You should see reroll using a hero point.
Right click
I'm
harder.
I'm right clicking on apps. Nope, nothing. I'm getting no pop up at all.
On the actual card.
Oh no! It's you make a melee attack. Hang on, you make a melee attack and reloading one fluid movement. Strike an opponent within reach with your one-handed melee weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and then interact to reload. Doesn't require a free hand, free action.
True, but
Doesn't require you to hit the target.
Awesome.
But I want to do a hero point on this critical miss, and I'm clicking everywhere on it, and I can't do it.
Can you reroll a critical miss?
You probably can't.
Ah.
Reroll a critical miss. Yeah.
Is that why?
Possibly.
Okie dokie. Right. Okie dokie. So I reload, and then I end my turn. There we go. That's a bit of a shame. But at least I've given flanking bonus to...
you still technically got an action.
Have I?
Yeah, because you strode for free as your gunslinger thing. You
right.
shot, and then you made a melee attack. So you still got an
Right.
action.
So I can actually shoot then. So if I go down...
I mean, you can, but it's at a -10, right?
Well, it's +0. The third one is
I have
0.
I have almost.
Because but it's
confidence in
-10.
check.
You would otherwise be +10.
So I'm going
If
to...
you roll
let's go for it. Come on.
Oh,
there we go.
19, it's closer to 20, isn't it?
I still miss.
Still miss.
Oh my god, still with a miss. Well. It was worth a try though. I know it's 19 and a miss. Incredible.
That worries me. We might have to do some of that tripping stuff.
Yeah.
I want bacon tomorrow.
The boar turns and regards Jack for a moment, and then slams into him with his tusks.
Well, I've been tusked.
He's going to hit you.
Oh no, that's not allowed.
For 47 damage.
That's terrible.
For 11 damage.
Nasty.
Tossing its head back, as if it's got hair, it'd be flicking it back out of its eyes. It rams into you again. Misses. It then turns and will have a go at Kendall.
Come on, bring it on.
And also misses. Ember!
Yes.
You're up.
Okay. Okay, my elevation is 20, so I'm far enough out from that ball. Okay, I'm gonna place okay, that macro don't work. Oops.
So you had to like put it on yourself and then put it over. Or something.
Yeah, put it myself.
Which which one you're targeting. Big one or the other one? That
This
one.
one. Oh,
There you go.
My wolf doesn't have its okay, with that I will shoot it. I shouldn't get the -2 because
You're within 30 feet of it.
yeah, but I'm 20 feet. Up
Irrelevant.
Oh really?
Irrelevant.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Irrelevant. Unless you're flying, we don't worry about how high you are.
Okay. I'll try give it.
I also think you're within 30 feet.
Okay. I'll use my final action to get my pet to move over and attack it.
So even if we did count it with you 20 feet up and the creature 15 feet away, you're still within 25 feet of the creature, still within 30 feet of the creature, so it would be correctly applying the -2.
Okay.
Pythagoras, baby. Also known as ChatGPT. Hit, roll your damage.
Getting the I'm not getting the bonus. You know that, that icon that had the for the hunt prey? I
Yep.
don't know where it's gone. I don't know how to get it back on there.
That it?
Say what?
There you go. It's back on your character sheet.
My character sheet or
Your character.
no, not my one because that I don't want hunt prey on me because I'm not the target. Oh wait,
Aren't you?
my pet doesn't have the option to increase. Oh wait. No, that doesn't work either.
Hit your damage button and then roll a d8.
Good idea.
Always
Yeah,
a
nice
simple
colour,
speech.
Sarah.
Bad.
And that's me done.
Okay.
Oh, this is good.
4.
Probably not a happy ball.
Do what you need to do.
It's going to start mauling away at Garin.
Snuffling in my guts.
Snuffling in your guts. First attack is a hit. 4. Gary knows all about me ganging up on him.
I do. It's become a problem recently.
Second attack, he's going to rotate and target the wolf.
That's cruel. Poor wolf.
He's going to hit the wolf. It is a bit cruel.
Nice wolf.
For
I want to see
Dynamic.
Ember put the wolf out of his misery.
And then it's going to target Barristan for its final attack.
Brave boy.
Critting Barristan for 47 damage.
Oh my
Missing.
god.
Missing by 1.
Yay.
Oh.
Garin, you're up.
I intend to. I've got
Panic?
blood coming out my bits and pieces, but I'm using a skill called Intimidation. I'm going to thrash my loot in front of it and roar in its face. Scare the crap out of it.
It's because you've got truffles in your pockets, that's what it's
almost
happening.
20. Almost a 20 there.
You should have hit the demoralize macro. For
Oh,
the pug.
sorry,
Yeah.
demoralise.
Hit
Sorry.
the demoralize.
Mm.
Redo it. Hit the demoralize.
He's a scary
where's
man,
that?
that Garen.
Where's that demoralised bit?
You got the basic actions macro, like we said at the start.
Yeah, I do. Let me rip my character sheet and drop it in.
Well, if you click on that, it should bring up a panel, and then
No, got it.
I believe it's on the left-hand side, couple up from the bottom.
It is indeed. I'll roll a 1 now. Apologies, viewers. I need to click the target.
You've been dope, are you?
Oh, that's what.
Oh,
Still good.
Still
15?
good.
15 is
Um,
good.
Interesting.
Ooh.
The creature is frightened.
yay!
Now
Anything
finish it
else?
off.
Garin?
So my next action is going to be use my whip.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah, you're Jack Z Whipper, aren't
and
you?
taxi whipper.
Oh dear.
Right, here we go. I need to make my character.
Or Garin Z Whipper.
I see whipper stripper. I'm really sorry for being very slow. Let me find out inventory, spells.
Isn't it just on the strikes at the top?
It doesn't appear on mine, which is weird. Oh, it does. But it doesn't have a trip thing on it.
Well, to trip it, you'd probably use, once again, the basic actions macro.
I must honey you.
I mean, it's near death, so you might want to just hit it.
Fails.
Fails. In which case,
You still have one action left, don't you?
I
You
do have one.
intimidated.
and this last action
Strike.
will be. It's my third action, so -3.
No, it'd only be -5. But
Oh.
don't roll anyway.
You can't. Oh, hang on. I can use your hero points. Still a miss. Oh, scary anyway. So, in my turn there. Thank you.
You've scared it. Top of the round, Kendall. Kendall to Nim. To Nim. To Nim. Tim.
Mint.
To Nim.
Shh!
I think this is
Don't
gonna
tell
be-
anyone.
Yeah, but then that would be Ladnet mint, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. It'd be Ladnet mint.
It's still a cake, though, isn't he?
I did get through one entire 5-session game being called Kendall Twin with the same kind of character in a D&D game. Nobody realised.
And that's a hit with damage. Tusgutter takes a little bit of damage.
See if he'll take a bit more.
You need that trip.
Oh, he will.
Oh, nice.
Or you could just batter it. Yeah, that'll work as well.
Oh, I could have tricked him, couldn't I?
Batter him.
Oh,
The
shield up.
Scots are like that, a battered boar.
A beer battered ball.
Yes.
You have one more action left. No, you don't. You've raised your shield. Okay, Barristan, you're up.
With this thing cowering in fear from the ungodly sight that is the intestines of Karen.
It's fine, I'm not climbing them.
I'll take a further swing. Ah, rolled off a 14, didn't it?
It did roll off a 14, yeah.
I was hoping I'd finish that. All
Hit
right,
my guts.
plan 2, and let's see if we can get a cracking success on this. I don't know whether we can. I will cast Electrical Arc, engaging both of the balls at once.
Ooh.
Save me, Barristan, you're my only hope.
Not a great damage roll, but we'll see. Oh wow! I'm just happy with the effect.
This one fails.
Yeah, it wasn't enough though.
This Tusgutter hasn't rolled yet. Let's see.
Misses.
Also fails.
Nice.
Oh, right. Good.
Jack, you're up.
Okay, I am going now. I did reload, didn't I, last time? Or did I not?
No, you shot.
No.
Fired at the last round.
Fired as the last action.
You reload, then you
Right,
shot, yeah.
I am therefore going to poke it with my rapier.
You're poking it with your rapier. Yes.
I am, yes.
Well, Jacques the Vipper vips it
Ooh.
with his whip.
Oh.
But you do
That
reload.
rolled
We
off a
did
jet
work out.
And then I'm going to shoot one of its legs off.
What I will say is it's
Yeah.
an interact action, so it doesn't account here, but
Yeah.
that would potentially trigger a reactive
No, because
strike.
his ability
Oh, hang on.
ignores that for the reload.
Can I
is it?
do again? Can I do a hero point? I've got 2 hero points, and I can't click on it.
Yeah.
I keep clicking, right clicking, and I can't. Nothing comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Ah, do you know? Why didn't somebody say to me, please scroll down and then see?
Oh, we did a
So it's-
I'm doing
historical
right
one.
clicking and thinking nothing's happening. Then I scroll down and I see re-roll using a hero point. I don't know. Do you know? Sometimes you just think, why do I bother? Right, okay, so damage. Here we go. Fantastic. Oh, okay, it's a 1. I don't care. I don't care. I re-rolled. I don't care. I love it. 2 damage. Right. Okay, so I'm now going to use the pistol to shoot it in its bum.
Okay.
I saw that 20 then for a moment. Okay, and so I missed with that one. Then the 3rd strike is the rapier at -2.
Did it reload?
And I reload. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, and I reload.
Yeah, you're right, Evil. It's a it ignores reactions. It's very broken.
It is.
You
The
are
gunshot though would cause a reactive strike.
Yeah, I would have thought so as well, to be honest.
The reload doesn't, but the gun would, if it had the
if
ability to do
if
so.
it had the ability to do it. It doesn't have the ability to do it, but it's just worth thinking about that. As you fight harder creatures that will have more opportunity for reactions, you
Yeah,
might want to be careful about how you do that in melee.
yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. So in return, it's okay. There we go.
Thank you. Will stay where he is, I think.
Fireball.
No, I think he's going to...
He's got a funky little force bolt, doesn't he?
Okay, blade sharp with reach. Kendall.
Could, but he could also force bolt that for a single action focus point.
He could, and he will.
That's the kind of move Sorentar would make.
Yep. So he'll do this against that one. General
I
shit.
actually think he cast weakness on us all.
Okay. As the force bolt strikes, though,
Okay.
the boar staggers, roars in anger, and stays on its feet.
Oh, it's like an orc.
Oh my god.
It's a pork.
It's a bog.
I quite like that. That's good.
Sorry, I really apologise.
Coruscant kind of curses, and then that was a single action, wasn't it? So he will then... How does... I don't know how... Okay. He is then just going to cast... We'll cast needle darts at the same ball. One off a critical hit.
Oh,
I'm hoping it doesn't matter.
Well,
saving his
Again,
favourite musician.
unfortunately,
all the
though,
albums.
as the needle darts strike into the boar, it staggers once again, kind of shakes its head. Oops, that's the wrong way. But carries on.
Oh my
behave
god!
Itself. It's got a third wind.
It's got great little ability. And then Coruscant sort of stays where he is. Okay, next up, I've just closed the tracker. Next up, it is going to be the Gutter of Tusks.
I've got a feeling Tusker is going to be really hard to put down, even though he's technically low on health. Shit.
Right. Turns to Kendall and slams his tusks into Kendall.
Or not.
Oh, no.
Bracing with a shield.
He then does it again then.
Still bracing with a shield.
He then, in
Shits on
frustration,
his foot.
turns around, shits on his foot, and then tries to gore Jack.
No, not me. The tree. You've
And
go for the
missed it.
tree. No, that's okay then.
Ember.
Yep.
Barristan commiserates with Tusker. I know what it's like to have one of those rounds.
Wait, my first action to command Nightrun to attack the. And do I go first? Looking into my sheet.
Very quite bad.
Sorry.
I think he's mumbling to himself.
He's just mumbling to himself, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Like Nightrun is gonna hit the ball.
I like the confidence. It's good confidence.
Night Runner does hit the ball.
Oh,
Roll
lovely.
damage. Okay. As as Night Runner kind of jumps onto the ball and kind of tries to rip and rend it, the ball shrieks, kind of throws Night Runner off. Again, enough damage to take it to 0 hit points, but it stays on its feet.
Oh, for God's sake!
Now it looks really, really pissed off.
Like a
I
zombie
assume
ball.
you have to kill it by enough hit points or something. Mechanically.
I'll use his second action to attack again. I got rubbish roll.
Critical hit in the last one.
My remaining 2 actions would be
Hero points it.
Can't
my
hero
hero
point
point,
the co-
my pet.
companion.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna drop my longbow. And draw my spear.
I think as an interact, you can swap a weapon, Dart, so you didn't have to drop that.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Is that true? Oh.
I think.
I know quick
It says
Sword-
swap a held item for another. So I don't know, does that mean you can...
Draw and stow an item. Draw, put away, or swap an item. You must be holding the item and put it away. Retrieve a stowed item. Pick up.
Retrieve is 2 actions because it's like in your backpack. Whereas,
Oh, if it's in your backpack, then yeah, you're gonna have a problem with
but
that.
it's like it's just on me, but it's cheap. What I was gonna.
Swap an item allows you to put one item away and draw another in the same action, such as putting away a dagger and drawing a mace. So you'd be able to use the interact swap item action to put your bow on your shoulder and effectively then pull out your spear.
Oh, right.
That would be one action, so that's 2 actions. You've got 1 action left.
My next action would be to. How high up am I? I can't remember. 20 foot.
20 feet.
20 feet.
Climb down. 3.
Okay, give me an athletics roll.
Gonna be quite slow unless you've got a climb speed, Dart.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
you're 5 foot down.
No, I'm actually half my movement speed because of my special ability.
You've got
Cat
cat
fall.
Well, no, I've got
Cat-
catfall, but that's only for 10 foot.
Oh, is it an elf thing, is it?
No, I've got woodland elf, which means I can, on a success, so if I'm climbing up a tree or a vine, I move at half my full speed, but on
Okay.
a critical success, I can move at my full speed.
So it is an elf thing.
Yeah,
So
Oh.
you are
5 foot off the ground.
well, hang on though, Dart. What conveys that, because you don't have it on your character sheet?
It's very weird because it's only I can only view it if I go to Heritage, Woodland Elf, and click on the edit item. For some
Oh,
reason-
I'm just
For some reason, it's not in the actual feats or.
Oh, okay, yeah. When climbing
Increase your
trees,
foot.
vines, and other foliage.
5 foot extra.
Yeah, no, he's right. Yeah, it's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
half speed.
Nicely done. Yep, nicely done, Dart. Okay.
I'm 5 foot up the tree.
You are 5 feet up the tree. Yeah.
I'll just drop to the ground, I suppose.
Okay, so you're going to drop that. Okay, you can drop that last 5.
Is that another action?
Yeah,
You can let go. You can let go of
start-
something as a free action, can't you? So
Yeah.
Start both
Yeah.
legs.
Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
that, and I'll be on the ground, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I'm not sure it's that simple, but we'll gloss over that for now, for the sake of moving
Wait,
things
if I'm
along.
5 foot up, does that mean I'm? No, that's my height. Never mind. Ignore that.
Right. The boar
That shall not die.
Or slit.
Yes.
He's going to move.
Colin McLeod bore.
Is going to move to here. Does that trigger any reactive strikes?
Sorry, I don't have any.
Move to here.
That's 2 actions then.
Well, no, I paused in case it was going to
just-
trigger. Yeah, so 1 action to move to here, and then he's just going to strike at you as it's kind of getting a better position. He gets flanking with his mate, the wolf. And he misses.
Did I miss something? Why is he flanking with a wolf? I don't
He's
understand.
not.
Flanking with the wall.
I don't
Me
know.
and Zed are just exchanging abuse.
We are, yeah.
Oh,
However, the
right.
third attack does hit. The third attack kind of nicks Barristan's back of his legs for a total of 12
Fucking hell.
damage.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
No, what's a nick in your book?
That's a nick. And that's
leg
its
off.
go.
So
It is-
wound.
It is definitely kind of wobbly on its legs. Garion, you're up.
Darren is going to, again, hold his guts there. I'm going to do. Want to drag it across yourselves, please?
This is
I would
your
also
favourite.
advise Zed that frightender's probably dropped off a bit. Should reduce by 1 per turn.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know why it does that. You are correct. Would it? Yeah. Okay. It probably would drop at the end of Garen's turn.
Oh, maybe,
Oh,
yeah. Start of... I don't know, I thought it was... Oh, well, okay.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, nice. Roll your damage. With a screech, the boar kind of wobbles, bringing its head back for one more gore at Barristan, and then this kind of metal dart slam into its body, and it jerks a little bit and collapses to the ground.
Oh, poor
And
thing.
then get up again.
No, the dart, sorry.
Doesn't get up again; it
Out of
actually
his body.
dies.
And came out to my hand.
Daggering from the blow, but Barristan nods respectfully at Garen.
Kendall, you're up.
I'll give that wave.
All right.
Gooey!
Let's try one of those. I'm not sure this is going to really help.
Oh,
Okay,
very
it's
nice.
a success. So you apply prone to the creature. You kind of scoop the legs out from under it. It kind of clatters to the ground, screeching like a pig.
Why doesn't a crook
Jersey
turned
pig.
into? Why is guys turned into a crook?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
When?
But on the trip.
On the trip.
Oh yeah.
It says you're not
Weird.
actually a character. It's just you're just you.
Oh, I'm going to hear.
Oh dear.
Now hero point.
You can hear a point, yeah.
Oh, it's effective.
Oh dear.
Okay, and one more action, I believe.
Yeah. Do I raise shield? I think you raise shield. Yeah.
Love that.
Barristan, you're up.
Can't get any kind of flanking here, can I? Because Jack's... Okay.
Yeah.
Away, yeah.
Next
I will-
Sure in the way.
Dash
You
up
get
to Kendall.
bonus AC if I do the if.
It's on the floor and prone, right? So it's off guard anyway, right?
Yes, correct.
So, okay. I will...
Things off guard.
I don't need
Don't
to apply. Yeah, it applies off guard
Oh.
automatically. Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's a hit. Roll your damage.
It's a good roll, but it's only a hit.
It's still nice.
7 damage.
11 damage, yeah.
Okay.
Or
Again,
is it?
as you slam your weapon into it, spurting claret and blood, it squeals in pain, but seems to continue
Gets up.
Mother.
Blares at Barristan.
Blares at Barristan, yeah.
Taking a leaf out of my good friend Kendall's book, I say prayer as I take up a high guard stance and cast shield on myself.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Ooh,
wish I could do
visual
that.
effect.
Jack, you're up.
So, I am going to be very surprised he's got back up. I saw the
Well,
bastard sword.
It's shaking its
Slice.
head. Yeah, it's shaking its head and trying to get back to its feet. 'Cause technically, it's still prone at the moment. But yes, it's not died.
It's like the slice of the bastard sword, blood everywhere, and I'm thinking it should be dead, and
Yeah.
it's like not. So I'm gonna think, wow. So I'm gonna poke it. I'm gonna poke it with a. Oh my
Oh,
god!
there goes that. There goes that.
That's 20.
I poked it.
Roll the
Yeah.
damage.
That's
Roll
right,
that
yeah,
crit
I-
damage.
It's been poked. Oh god!
However, it's technically wasted because it doesn't
Oh, I know what's happening here.
make the effect any better.
I know
Oh,
what's
well.
happening here. Oh no,
Oh.
mechanic.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
So
You have still got 2 actions left, right?
and it's still
Still
Trying-
going.
trying to get up. Well, I'm gonna.
Again, you've shot a big chunk out of its body, but it still seems to be driven on by its ferocity.
You thing. So I'm gonna then try and shoot from behind into its head.
Okay.
I feel bacon sandwich.
Well, that's going to
Nice.
hit. Roll your damage.
How?
Well, and then I'm gonna then last strike. I'm gonna try and skewer it again.
Is it
Wait.
dead yet? After
Well, hang on,
taking
hang
4
on.
damage?
Hang on. To take 4 damage. No, it's still going.
I'm going to have another go.
Jack,
Oh no, that's a shame. But I do reload.
come back, Jack.
Coruscant, seeing all this happen, gestures, and again sends a series of metal darts at the creature. He will hit. Oh, hang on. He's just targeted Jack Holt. No, he will.
Oh no, don't do that. That's awful.
Let me re-roll that because I've got 3 people targeted, and that's why it's doing that. Let me attack again. Okay. It will. I'm going to hero point it. Right, hero points. He crits. Rolls damage. We double it. The darts kind of rip into the into Tuskutter's body, and this time, as Coruscant kind of pulls the darts back, and they kind of spray bits of bacon everywhere. The body of the pig just kind of collapses down and rolls over with a final screech. And we are going to drop out combat.
I think it's time for campfire and some crispy bacon. I think.
I agree with you.
I'm
I
going
was
to do
going
that.
to try and
I
heal
go
myself.
repeatedly.
I think that'd be lovely.
Indeed, it is.
I'm gonna move over to my pet and cast.
Did Candle say he was using that +1 dagger to carve some bacon?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's repeatedly stabbing it.
Yep. Don't forget we need to take the body
Okay.
back as well. So let's take back to our legs as well.
Alright, roll your healing dart.
Mm.
Nice. Okay. You take half an hour or so to kind of carve up and gut the pig. Again, taking the pig's head as proof that you have slain Tuskgutter. Searching around the pig's lair, there is nothing of interest. It's not gathered any sort of
Trophies and things.
Apparently
trophy,
bones. Yeah.
You should probably pick up a couple of those snares again, though.
I think they're all still actually in the backpack.
Okay.
And again, by the time you've kind of finished all this, it's kind of
Yeah, they are.
you've effectively got 2 actions per day. So your first one was to move into this hex, the second one was to reconnoiter it. So you're getting close to needing to take a rest. And I think we will call it we'll call it there just before you take your rest.
Okie dokie.
Can I try and heal myself?
Sure.
I mean, I can try and heal you if you prefer.
I can do that as well.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, lovely.
He didn't take any damage tonight.
I'll do it next time, I guess. If we're needing to clear up, it's fine.
No, do it now. It's fine. Because we'll most likely forget. So
I'll most likely fail. So
there you go.
give it a go.
True that.
We will start next week doing
I know.
the.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
10 hit points.
I want to take the boar's tusks and make a little necklace out of these tusks as well.
You can definitely take the ball's tusks and make a little necklace out of them. Yes, if you make a successful crafting roll, I will give you that.
Crafting. Nothing. Come on.
Your campfire activity. You make a bit of a hash of it.
Okay, I'll cut off all the tusks and just keep moving. I'll try again another time.
Okay.
When it once, they can also gain an extra 3 hit points back.
That for everybody.
I'll take it.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Thank you very much.
All right.
3 hit points.
In fact, I'm
We will
tempted to
call-
do another one because I'm terrible.
Go for it. Do another one then.
That's not so bad. Another 5 for everybody.
Everybody can get another 5.
Thank you very much. It's very good.
All right. We're going to call it there, gentlemen.
Lovely, jubbly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Zed.
It was, yeah, thank you very much. I enjoyed it tonight. Apart from Discord being a bit of a pain.
Indeed. Getting a little bit of experience. You're about 500 and something now, so halfway.
Very good.
All right, I'm going to go and hit bed. So I will catch you all later.
Appreciate it, Zed.
Thank you, Billy. Take care.
Have
Yeah.
fun.
Thanks for the game, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. And see you guys next week. Cheers.
See you later.
Bye.
Take a jet. That's it. That's it.
Bye.
I got some half decent rolls tonight.